free vacation guide, visit tnvacation.com.
Get your news.
You're going to be glad you stuck around for this. I'm on the set with Ken Herrick and Ernie Miller from
Coffee Airfoilers.
Coffee Airfoilers. And if you don't know what they do, you can just look around and have an idea from what's on the set.
We do this.
The main thing you wanted to talk about today is a big event that's coming up. So tell me, let's talk about that a little bit.
Coming up June 22nd, we have our 60th anniversary. We've been out at the field now for 60 years, which is a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
Especially in a hobby, for a club to stick around that long, and we're having a celebration of that, and we invite everybody to come out and enjoy the day with us and come flying with us. And if you just want to spectate, that's fine.
Is it on a Saturday?
It's on a Saturday.
Starts at 10
o'clock to 4 o'clock.
10 till 4.
And being an open event like this, it is free. And if you like to experience flying, our instructors will be on hand with airplanes, and we can possibly get you up.
And we have food.
Have food for sale, I bet.
Yeah. We're going to have some concessions out there. We're going to be demonstrating all kind of flight. Hopefully, if the weather holds out and the guys are free, we'll have some turbine jets out there. But we'll be flying control line airplanes, RC airplanes, helicopters, gliders,
rockets.
And if you look up front there, I've got my Saturn V here, and I will be launching that on that day.
And how far will that go?
That one's going to go about 200 feet up.
And it just will go straight up?
Straight up and parachute.
You control the landing? Well, you know about where it'll land?
Well, that's up to the wind.
That's up to the wind.
Up to the wind. It's going to pop the parachute out, and then it'll come back down. That's for the anniversary of that. But I do fly other rockets, too, and we have groups that come out.
So about how many will you fly that day?
Probably only 1 or 2 rockets.
1 or 2 rockets.
He has some big rockets.
Well, I have some very big ones, too. But we're limited to altitude out there.
Right. What is the highest you can fly one?
We're limited to 2,000 feet out there at the base.
Well, that's pretty good.
Well, that's pretty good, because we do have gliders, and the gliders can get up there that high.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah, they do.
Honestly.
I do the gliders. They're fun.
You do gliders. And what about this one? How far will it go? How high will it go?
Basically, you're not going to fly it that high, maybe 100 feet high. And
a radius
of maybe, I don't know, 600 or 800 feet. You're not going to fly it out too far.
And so you are controlling it as it flies, and you will it'll come in on a safe landing and will not run over somebody.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Now, if there's any question of it not coming in correctly, you put it out in the woods somewhere. You don't let it come close to the people.
I see.
We fly by a lot of safety rules.
Yeah.
I think it's important that the audience knows that there's tremendous safety rules involved.
Yes.
You're not just out there randomly letting things go into the air.
In an event like this, we'll have somebody on the flight line controlling the flights. We'll be flying a certain pattern for the day, left to right, right to left, whatever it'll be according to the wind. And we'll have the RC guys right up front on the runway. Over to the north of the field, we got a couple control line circles cut, so we can fly control line airplanes. And helicopters will have another area to fly in.
Let's tell people exactly where this is, because some people won't know.
Well, it's located on AEDC Road, right by the golf course.
Right, you can't miss it.
Can't miss it. If you're driving up AEDC Road towards the golf course,
Just
it's on the right.
Just before the golf course.
Right.
On the right.
So put your clubs away and come out and watch all this. It sounds like great fun.
You can bring a picnic basket with you, bring chairs, bring a canopy to put up if you want. We do have shade out there, but it gets crowded on our events.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
I'm sure it does. And we'll be out there demonstrating our flights and having a good time celebrating our anniversary.
You are obviously passionate about this, both of you. I feel sure that this is
We've been doing it for a while.
You've been doing it for a while. And when did you start? How old were you?
I started when I was about 8 years old.
And
that was in the 60s.
That was in the 60s.
A long time ago.
Were you influenced by something going on in the world?
I enjoyed flight. I enjoyed aircraft. It was fascinating me.
Did you? And then you made your living somewhat?
I tried to. I tried to be an aeronautical engineer. Didn't make it. But I still have a passion for it. And I fly high-powered rockets also, which are fairly large, that we have to get clearance for. And we go to areas where we'll get clearance to 16,000, 30,000 feet to fly these rockets.
Oh, that's great.
And there's no competition, but it's a competition for yourself.
It's for yourself.
Same thing with the model airplanes, though. It's a competition for yourself. Learning to land and take off is the first thing. And we have 4 instructors in the
Yeah.
club certified with over 250 years experience flying.
So you're not in competition with anybody else but
No,
yourself.
but there are competitions out there.
I was going to ask you about that.
We do have competition. In fact, we have one coming up, a competition coming up in the fall called IMAC. Which
That's for the big planes.
That's for the huge
80
ones.
big huge pattern ships that do turnaround pattern. That's
About
a big
how
event.
big are they?
At least 80
84
inches.
inch or bigger.
Oh my goodness, that's huge.
But coming
pretty
up
good size.
also, we have our Warbirds event in July, which are just all warbirds from World War I up to present, including turbine jets.
That'll be fun to
We've
see.
got our giant scale event coming up. We have our control line event coming up. We have, if you go to our website, coffeeairfoilers.com.
I think that's important. Coffeeairfoilers.com. If we could stick that on the screen so people can write that down. And then a phone number maybe if somebody wanted information.
Well,
is
on the
there one?
website, we have all our phone numbers, but we also have a list there of all our upcoming events, because we got like 13, 14 events throughout the year.
So it's best to go to the website.
It is,
Go to
yes
the
ma'am,
website.
it
And
is.
Facebook, didn't you say you had a
We have
Facebook page?
Facebook pages, also just Coffee Airfoilers on Facebook.
You can't
and
miss it.
Can't miss it. We post videos there, we post our events there. We talk about upcoming events, people post what they're doing with their airplanes, builds and things like that.
Right.
It's family oriented, it really
Yep,
is family
big time.
oriented. We want the family
Arnie,
out
when
there.
did you get involved with this?
I started in like 63, and I was overseas when I got started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in the Navy, and I was stationed for a period of time at a place where they actually had a hobby store, and they had airplanes, and so I had to have one.
You just had to have
So,
one.
and it was control
And
line.
it started then, and
Yeah.
you became obsessed, and
Yeah, can't quit.
you've done it ever since.
I have.
I was so impressed with the fact that you mentioned that it was a family affair,
It is.
and then I kind of stopped talking. But to find a hobby or something in life that interests you, that you have a passion for, that your family can share, what a great way to
Oh yeah, it's
spend
big
time.
time. The whole family, the children, and we love for the children to come out so as our instructors can teach them to fly.
And so I would
That's
encourage everybody, remember, you don't have to be a member to go to
No.
this event on the 22nd.
No.
Starts at 10 o'clock out at the, close to the golf course. And it goes on until 4 in the afternoon, so I think there's plenty to buy to eat.
Oh yeah,
So
big
Well,
time.
you can either bring food if you want to, or you can
Oh,
buy
sure.
it there.
Sure.
You can buy it there.
We encourage everybody to come out.
I guess bring
Even
a chair.
when we're not having
No,
events.
we got chairs, we
You
got
got chairs
benches,
out
We
there?
got chairs, but
Okay.
we got facilities. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. We're
you
good.
can bring your own chairs too. We don't,
But
you know.
that's
You don't mind.
We got 35 acres of grass,
That's great.
okay, to fly off of. So we enjoy this. We enjoy bringing the hobby to other people. We enjoy teaching people how to build and repair and learn how to fly.
I
And
love it.
I'd like to make a statement to them flying these bigger planes, the motor
Yeah.
planes, the gas planes. We have an area that is called the pilot's positions and everything. It's behind the fence, and we stand there and we fly out there.
Oh, I see.
So we have a runway, we take off
Yeah.
runway, and you're always circling out in the open
Well,
country.
it sounds like a thrill a minute.
It is
Honestly,
thrill, and it's
I
very
would
safe.
encourage. We've got to go. The time went so fast.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Come back again.
All right.
We will.
Fly me to the moon.
Hey, come fly.
Yeah.